Okay, just take a moment to sit down or lie down comfortably. And as you begin to listen to this, and as you begin to focus on my words, or focus on your thoughts, or perhaps focus on the spaces between my words or your thoughts, you can just begin to allow the eyes to close. And as you listen to this, you really don't have to do anything at all. You can just enjoy a moment's peace. You can enjoy a moment of really not having to do anything at all. Because I have a sense that you've had a tough time of it with some things and really just need your space to relax. Really just need that place in your mind, do you not, where you can go and really be at peace. Really enjoy some serenity, and you know what I mean on some level, do you not? And so as you listen to me, you really don't have to try to do anything other than listen along and take what it is that you'd like to take from the experience. And I don't know whether you'll go deeper into the experience with each in-breath or each out-breath, or with the spaces between my words, or with the sound of my voice, or the sound of your own breathing, or your own thoughts and ideas. And I'd like to have you take some time to really picture serenity, to really picture tranquility, to really get a sense of stillness and wonder. And you can wonder, you really can wonder as you wander through your mind, through your thoughts, wander through ideas. Like relaxing on the side of a stream, with the water rushing past so fast, relaxing on the side of that stream. Just like thoughts rushing past so fast, just relaxing on the side of the stream. With the stillness of a trunk of a tree, perhaps just behind you or elsewhere, with the gentle movement of grass and leaves, with the feelings of the wind or the breeze on your face, or perhaps it's the sun on your face. just a certain warmth and comfort. And you really understand comfort. And I wonder, what is the most comfort you've ever felt? And you know that even though you don't know it. And you know that even though you don't know it. And an acorn can be picked up by a squirrel. And the squirrel can bury that acorn for safekeeping. And harsh times can come and they go. And yet the acorn can survive under the ground, surviving those harsh times. And sprouting up just when the time is right. Comfortably sprouting up through the surface of the soil. Comfortably growing up towards the sun. Comfortably growing healthily. Comfortably growing roots down into the soil deeper and deeper. Stretching far down into the soil, getting all the correct nutrients into that body of the acorn, and passing all the toxins out of that body of the acorn back into the soil to be absorbed into the soil, distributed and dispersed in the soil. And drawing in more nutrients and more wellness and more growth and comfort and stability and strength with those roots to be able to really stretch up flexibly and comfortably. That new body, using just the right amount of nutrients, absorbing and drawing in just the right amount of nutrients for healthy living, healthy well-being and comfort. And as the years pass, the body grows and develops comfortably, firmly into a young oak tree. With the strength to stand up for itself comfortably and to flex where necessary to weather storms and harsh weather. as it continues to grow. And every storm, that new oak tree survives and has survived. Just lead to that oak tree being stronger and better able to handle any future storms. It strengthens its connection with the roots and with the ground, strengthens its connection internally, strengthens its bonds, for getting just the right amount of nutrients whilst flushing out all toxins. And then growing leaves, and with each in-breath of the leaves, drawing in just what is needed to heal and grow comfortably, correctly and fully, keeping the perfect measure, the perfect balance of all that should be internally, to behave with the perfect measure and the perfect balance, with a sense of clarity and calmness. And those leaves breathe out impurities, they breathe out what isn't necessary. And all this happens automatically without any thought. Just the act of existence leads to all of this happening. And that tree grows big and strong, with many tales it could tell. And you really do have the strength to feel good about certain things. And I really admire the strength of character you have that allows you to be able to keep going despite having certain knocks and bumps in the road. That strength of character to be able to keep thinking about how you can move things forward, how you'd like things to be, and to keep picking yourself up and keep trying, and keep rising above it all. And that's a very admirable quality. And as you listen to me, and really take on board what it is that I'm saying. You can get a sense of what it would be like to walk through a doorway into another place and time. And I don't know whether you'll consciously have any awareness of any of this. It could just be blackness, it could just be my voice, it could just be sensations or something else. As all this goes on in your mind, because your mind understands fully what I'm saying and what it needs to achieve, and what's most helpful to you. And what does serenity mean to you? And where is a place of serenity, of wonder and hope? It sounds like things have been a bit of a struggle. Yet, you're here listening to this now. And well done for that success. Because I know that you were thinking fairly recently about how much hard work it is to keep going. Yet I know when you really look at it, you'll see how valuable keeping going is. I don't know whether you'll notice how valuable keeping going is to yourself or to others. Or whether that value initially will just go unnoticed by you, and you'll totally not notice that others notice, and what it is that others notice. And you know, as you listen to me, you can feel comfortable and experience a shared experience. And I wonder what you will notice about how you touch the lives of others positively. You know, a butterfly flapping its wings. in China can create create a tornado or a hurricane in America. And you can touch the lives of others so subtly that they may not even consciously perceive that touch, yet their lives change for the better. How do you do that? How do you touch the lives of others so delicately, with such grace, such kindness and love and compassion, that even those that don't realize you've just touched their life, because you did it in such a subtle and wonderfully artful way, yet their lives change with time for the better. And you know, we can be alone in space, and there's no up, no down, no left, no right, no forward, no backwards. There's no sound. Just us in space, like a consciousness in space, like a consciousness as the energy of the universe. Just consciousness permeating, shared, spread out throughout the whole universe, aware of everything and aware of nothing all at the same time. And there will be a few neurons inside you that are about to do something incredible. And they don't have to do that just yet. They can wait for just a little while, prepare themselves to do a good job when they do that incredible thing. The important thing is that they keep it a secret from the conscious part of you, just for a little while, so that it can't interfere with their good, hard work. But you can consciously wonder what it is that they're going to do, and wonder how you will discover that in time. And you know, when all the dials in a car are in the green, are in the healthy zone, for fuel, water, electrics, all the maintenance, you know your car is fit and healthy, and likely to stay running comfortably fit and healthy. your unconscious knows how to ensure your dials are set within the green for each and every aspect of you. And I'd like you to take a moment to really honestly thank yourself. Really honestly thank yourself for the good job that you do, even when you don't realize you do it. That's it. And you know, when you sleep well tonight, you can dream about something incredible, something full of pleasure, wonder, intrigue, something deeply helpful. And the question is, will you remember that dream when you wake up fully refreshed in the morning? Or will you forget to remember that dream when you wake up refreshed in the morning because you just end up getting on with the next day? And you really can honestly and fully get everything you need from this track. And I personally honestly believe you have an immense amount of wisdom, an immense amount of friendliness, an immense amount of love to give. An immense amount of skill and ability at utilizing your own resources and achieving what it is you want and need to achieve, even though sometimes you may not realize or know consciously quite what it is you want or need to achieve. And you know you can find your medicine through compassion, love, kindness, and you can share your medicine with others in a way that can help to heal others that are less fortunate, that don't seem to have as good self-control, don't seem to have quite such good ability to project love, kindness, compassion. And you know you are in control of you. You are responsible for all that you do, for all that you achieve. People don't make people happy or sad. Events and what happens to people doesn't make people happy or sad. People make themselves happy or sad by the choices they make in how they respond to what happens to them. And it's okay to feel sad when it's appropriate, to feel sad because actually you feel sad because you miss someone or something, or whatever other reason it happens to be. It's just having an awareness that that is okay. And that you are choosing in those moments to experience that because you know that is okay. And in other moments, people will be behaving in ways that others may find irritate them or wind them up or make them angry. But you'll understand that you choose your responses. And it can happen unconsciously and automatically, as you know. You choose your responses. How do you want to feel moment by moment? Sometimes we want to feel happy. Sometimes we want to feel sad. Sometimes we want to relax. Sometimes we want to feel full of energy. And you can always keep in mind that you decide how you want to feel from moment to moment. You can keep in mind that that can happen automatically and unconsciously. Because you have the skill, the wonder and the wisdom to honestly and fully achieve a sense of serenity, peace, harmony with the universe and others around you, and achieve so much more. Wisdom is the path to your freedom from the old ways. And you can discover your future as it unfolds, like an enjoyable path already laid out that's only revealed to you moment by moment, step by step. And whilst you integrate everything honestly and fully that we've been talking about here, I'm really proud and impressed with how well you've done getting to this point, and the amount of effort and hard work that had to go into you just getting to here, dealing with all those ups and downs, bumps in the road, and still getting to here. And I think that's very impressive and something to praise yourself about. And as you honestly and fully integrate everything that we've been talking about here, I'd like you just to take a few moments to focus on the top of your head. And I don't know whether you'll imagine a light beginning to encompass the head, or just a sense of comfort, or a sense of wonder, or just a sense of awareness of what that part of your head feels like. And then with an out breath, when you're ready, allow that awareness to spread down past your ears, down across your face comfortably. And I don't know whether you'll notice that comfort spreading down across your face, whether you'll notice comfort around the eyes as it sets in, comfort around the forehead as it sets in, or comfort around the jaws, the cheeks. That's it. And just really let that spread down to your neck, and gently spread out into your shoulders. And I don't know whether it'll spread faster to the left shoulder or the right shoulder, or whether it'll spread comfortably at the same speed to both shoulders. And really take time to pay attention to that and notice for yourself where in those shoulders feel most comfortable now. I don't know which arm the comfort will spread fastest down into, whether it'll spread down quickest into the left arm, all the way down to that left hand, or down the right arm and all the way down into that right arm the quickest, or whether it'll be as if that comfort radiates from the hands upwards to meet the comfort in the shoulders, and whether it'll be in the form of a light or just a feeling or a sensation or something entirely different, before it begins to spread down through the body. And you really can wonder which hand will achieve that comfort first. And enjoy that wondering. Which hand will achieve comfort first? as that comfort begins to spread down through the body, through the chest and down through the abdomen, I'd like you just to notice the feeling of the heart gathering up and projecting loving kindness. And I wonder what sensations, what changes you notice about the heart, about your heart, as it gathers up and projects and focuses loving kindness out into the world at large. And will it be instinctively focusing that loving kindness on specific individuals or specific things, or generically out to everything? And it can be something you can just discover, not something you can decide. It's just something you can discover, not something you can decide. And I wonder what changes to the feelings within the heart happen that lets you know it's gathering up and projecting that loving kindness. Almost like the heart is an amplifier of love that can radiate loving kindness out at frequencies that match the targets or the target. Falling into sync with those targets or target. In the same way that a jug of water can pour water into a funnel and can fill a bottle. The funnel and the jug of water have to be lined up just right, in just the right place, in just the right way, for that water to be able to pour into the funnel and fill that one specific bottle. They all have to work together. It's no good if the bottle is elsewhere, because even if the water and the funnel are lined up, the water's just going to go on the floor or in the wrong place. It's not easy to pour straight into the bottle from the jug, because it might spill all over the outside of the bottle and not a lot might get in the bottle. So you need to synchronize everything up, making sure that the bottle, the funnel and the jug are in just the right places for it to work. And I wonder what changes to the feelings within the heart, or maybe to certain lights or colours or sensations or sounds happen as that happens, as that loving kindness is radiated outwards, as the comfort spreads down towards your bum and your legs, spreading down towards your bum and your legs. And I don't know which leg will feel most comfortable first, but you can just wait, and with each breath you can begin to discover as you go deeper, absorbed in the experience. You can discover which leg becomes most comfortable first. And you can have your own inner signs and signals that let you know how well the healing progression is taking place on a mind and body level. It could be certain feelings, certain sensations, certain thoughts or ideas, certain smells, sights, sounds, or something completely different. It could even be a deep spiritual awareness. Or something wonderful. Or something so simple and understated that it's just elegant in its nature and its use of minimalism, allowing for intense curiosity. And I don't know what it'll be. And you can have a sense of what it's like to awaken on a path you don't know, yet you feel comfortable to be following this path. And as you follow this path deeper into the unknown, with wonder and curiosity, you can enjoy discovering what's new and what's occurring for you. And you know, it's interesting to sometimes leave some things behind. Some baggage is best left behind. Some old belongings, it's always nice to sometimes declutter. Different things have different memories, yet you can still decide what you want to keep most and get rid of the rest. And enjoy the process of decluttering. And it could be that someone takes things to a car boot sale and they know that what is their junk that they've decluttered is something someone else will be interested in and get pleasure from. And you can declutter. And getting rid of junk, getting rid of what perhaps has memories and attachments and feelings but is unnecessary, that you think, I'm keeping what it is that I want to keep, and the rest I can live without. I'll just move on and get rid of it. Someone else can enjoy having those things. You don't even have to know who they go to. It could even be that it passes through to me, and you know 100% honestly and fully it's passed through to me, and then I've dealt with it appropriately, sensibly, filed it away for safekeeping, in case you ever decided you did want to see it again, have access to it again. So you can know it's always there if you ever did want it. And it's a gift I'm willing to give. And as you continue that path into the unknown with wonder, You can be curious about something you can see off in the distance. And you can't see it totally clearly just yet. Perhaps you have an idea of what it is, but you can't see it totally clearly just yet. And you can just head to that, honestly and fully. And at some point on this journey, you're going to discover a meadow that you can lie down in and relax, enjoying the warmth of the sun as it passes overhead, enjoying the feeling of grass around you, enjoying the sounds of leaves moving in the breeze, in the trees. And perhaps you'll have to make an uphill struggle to that meadow first, working really hard, really struggling with that climb. Or perhaps you'll be one of those that finds yourself on a downhill exciting trip to that meadow. Either way, the meadow can be the goal, the meadow can be the place of peace and comfort and tranquility. It can become your own little sanctuary. And although I've guided you to this meadow, what you discover there is your own, it's private. It's something that you're under no need to share unless you choose to. And so I'll never know, unless you choose to share, what it is you discover there. And it reminds me about a book. For hundreds of years, people wanted to find this book because this book was going to give them the meaning of life. This book was going to teach them everything they needed to know about the wisdom of the universe. And people struggled and people fought and people desperately sought this book. People were willing to try and kill for this book. They were willing to do all sorts for this book. And eventually the right person did the right things that allowed them to have access to this book. And it wasn't killing, it wasn't violence, it wasn't hardship, it wasn't heartache, it wasn't meanness or horribleness. It wasn't struggle, and they were given access to this book. And they turned the first page, they opened the cover, and all they saw was a mirror on that first page. They then turned the second page, and there was another mirror. And the third page, and there was another mirror. They went through all 365 or 66 pages, and on every single page was just a mirror. And they initially got really annoyed that they'd done what they'd done and they'd got all this way. They'd finally been given access to this book that's going to teach them all the wisdom and wonder they need about the universe, about life, about everything they needed to learn. All the answers were going to be in this book. And and every page they turned over, there was just a mirror. And they sat down and they drifted in their mind, thinking, what can it all mean? I've done all this, and all I've got out of it is a book full of pages, full of mirrors. And after about 5 or maybe 10 minutes of wondering, what does it all mean? They started laughing. An enormous smile came to them on the inside that spread to the outside. And they suddenly realized what it meant and cherished that book, and generated lots of students that had to do the right thing to get to see the book. And when they saw the book, they had to figure it out for themselves what the meaning was. And so you can really take time to learn and get exactly what it is you need right now from this. And if what I've been saying isn't exactly the right thing or exactly what you needed, I know that you're more than capable and skilled at being able to make adjustments and changes and alterations to what I said and to the meaning and to everything here, so that you can take from this exactly what it is you need right now, at this exact stage in time. And I don't know whether you'll drift out of this state in your own time, in your own way, and rouse up to wakeful awareness, or whether you'll just drift out of this state in your own time and in your own way into a deep and comfortable sleep, sleeping deeply, comfortably rested, so that when you awaken you feel fully refreshed, having had the best night's sleep, having had just that perfect, ideal night's sleep. And only you will discover from moment to moment which it is. And you can enjoy your own learning experience.